What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Triforce Collecting the movie. Anyway, our first order of business is I want us to go to, I think it's around this area here. We're going to head northeast of the Forest Haven, and that is where we are going to find our next either Triforce Shard or Triforce chart. I don't entirely remember. I am not entirely sure is what I mean to say, so sorry about that. But anyway, I will see you guys once we get there. Now, the first island that we are headed to is called Bird's Peak Rock. And before you go here, you're going to want to purchase a Hyoi pair from Beetle, because you're going to be needing them. Alright, so okay, King of Red Lions, let's just chill here, or you chill here for a while I go do some Hyoi pair business. Let me quickly equip that. I should have done that earlier, to save some time, you know? I mean, it's not like it takes that long to equip Hyoi pair, but still, you know. Anyway, I should have done something before using the Hyoi pair, and that is I should have killed the Kagaroks that are on top of these little precipices here. I don't even think that that's the right word, because they are going to want to eat me. They're going to want to eat the seagull. I don't know why they want to eat the seagull, but they're going to. Like, if I could just... Well, you guys understand the goal of using the Hyoi pair right now, and that is to hit the switches, but it's very terrifying when there are Kagaroks following you like this. Oh, you see that? They killed my seagull. That's awful. That's terrible. You know what? I've had enough of you guys. You know what? Come here. Come here. I wanna teach you guys a lesson, okay? So just come here. Come here. Ha! How's that? That's what you get for attacking my seagull. Now he's nowhere to be found. I hope he's not dead, because I was just joking about the whole him being eaten thing. I doubt that Kagaroks eat seagulls. I mean, usually I don't see other birds eating other birds, you know? I mean, usually I don't see it, you know? I'm just saying. Alright, so let's see if we can get this Kagarok. Okay. Oh, we did. Nice. That was some pretty sick aiming, if I do say so myself. Anyway, I think that is enough. That should be enough Kagarok slaying for now. Let's try that one more time. We're going to have to nail it in this one go though, because this is my last Hyoi pair, and I really don't want to have to go visit Beetle again. All right, other seagulls, go ahead and support me. You know, I want to hear you guys cheering me on, because your support will really mean a lot to me. Alright, that is switch number 1. I can hear the Kagarok though. And it looks like that the switches don't turn off after you hit them for the first time, so you're not limited when it comes to time, so that's good. Oh, but the Kagarok is coming. Let's see if we can maneuver. Let's see if we can maneuver well enough in order to avoid this guy. Now, I know that there's one more on top of the tallest precipice, but I want to get this low one first. Especially because that Kagarok was chasing me. I was afraid to go ahead and start ascending while that Kagarok was so close to me. I wanted to see if I could get him off my tail, but it looks like I couldn't. But this is our last switch anyway, so we are good. Let's see what is inside this here hole. So thank you Seagull, for doing all of my dirty work for me. You did a good job. Huh. It's a little bit surprising how we don't have any mail. Normally, whenever we run into a mailbox, we've got some mail waiting for us, or something like that. Some mail that we're going to have to pay a fee in order to read. All right, let's play The Wind's Requiem. Whoops, and that is not The Wind's Requiem. Oh my goodness, I've learned so many songs now, and I hardly play The Wind's Requiem that it's easy to forget. But I'm pretty sure that it's up, left, right. There you go. Not too hard. It's just there's so many songs, man. Just so many songs to memorize. Not really. That's my bad. Alright, anyway, we have either a Triforce chart or a Triforce shard. Let's go ahead and cross our fingers that it's going to be a Triforce shard, because I really don't want to have to pay Tingle any more money. It's a Triforce chart. That's okay, we've got 1,000 rupees, so really, we are okay. Now, we're not going to visit Tingle quite yet. We're not going to have him decipher it quite yet. What I want us to do first is visit an island that can be found in this here square. So I won't bother to show that gameplay because it's just gonna be sailing. It's not gonna be anything interesting. So I will see you guys there. This next island here is called Stone Watcher Island, and it's called Stone Watcher Island because you're gonna see it in a second. Because just give me a few more seconds. Because there's a stone head on top of this island. And of course you guys know that before we got the power bracelet, we couldn't do anything here. All we could do was admire this here giant stone head, which really, that is pretty awesome. If that's a work of nature, then I think that that is still pretty cool, but we don't really need it, so goodbye work of nature. Let's jump inside of here. Now, this is going to be pretty exciting because this, I mean, puzzles are cool and all, but really what makes The Legend of Zelda shine, in my opinion, are the enemy fights, and that's what we are going to be doing a lot of today. Now you see that there are a lot of doors that we can enter, and that is where we are going to find enemies. And it looks like in each individual room there will be specific enemies. And in this one, we see some blue moblins, who of course we are not so afraid of anymore now that we've got the full power of the Master Sword. Take that, moblin. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you still don't scare me, but I will admit, Moblin, that was pretty brutal. You've got some awesome brute force there, but too bad you're gone now. Bye-bye. Thank you for the skull necklace, by the way. Is that what they're called? A little sidetrack, but I kind of forgot what they're called. Oh no, I didn't want to equip it. Okay, it is called Skull Necklace. Okay, let's de-equip this, and instead I want to take out my Skull Hammer. Maybe we can have a little fun with these guys by using our Skull Hammer. That sounds really terrible. That sounds really mean. Oh, I can already hear the enemies inside of their individual rooms quaking in fear. Except these statues aren't quaking in fear because, you know, they're statues and they tend to not move or anything. At least they tend to anyway. For some reason or another, as you guys know, these ones like hopping around and just spontaneously exploding when I hit the gem on their back. I don't really know how the science behind that works. I don't know how these statues were manufactured or anything, but all I can say right now is I am doing a wonderful job trying to kill these last two statues. It would have been nice if this last statue here got caught in his friend's explosion, and then the explosion, or the gem was caught in the explosion as well, you know? So that I wouldn't have had to hit him one more time. Ah, well, all's well that ends well, as they say. Alright, so the second room that we entered had those statues. Let's see what else this place has to offer for us. Now, it looks like... yeah, don't enter that room. That's where we came from. You want to be entering the room that has torches on the doorpost. Oh, okay. This one is going to be fun. There are a lot of bokoblins, so we still have to be careful, especially because I'm going to try to hit them with my skull hammer, and as you guys know, the skull hammer swings tend to be a bit slow. Oh, poor guys. I don't really know why they looked up when I hit them though, because I was hitting them from above, so you'd think that they'd like look down and all of that. Okay, I'm gonna put away my skull hammer because it's just taking us too long. Well, that was easy. It's always fun fighting bokoblins because they're just so weak, you know? Sometimes in video games, it's fun to just relax every now and then by fighting the less challenging enemies, even though it's always good to have a challenge from time to time. Alright, I bet they're choo-choo here. Oh no, it's the wizards. Really? Oh, that's a bit of a downer. Okay, these wizards are going to take a while, I believe. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, I've got two fairies, so there's nothing to worry about. But you know what? I want to try to do this without dying. That would be ideal, don't you guys think? What also would have been ideal is if I didn't walk into the fire like that. How could I have known, you know? The camera wasn't angled correctly. I didn't know like where the fire was going to land and all of that. Don't blame me. All right, let's see what's inside of these spheres. Nothing that great. I mean, it's good to have refills of magic and arrows and all of that, but for the most part, I already maxed out both my magic and my arrows. Ooh, and it looks like after you clear each individual room, the dark nuts are going to appear, and this one is just going to slowly approach me. But you don't frighten me! I know your guys' ways now. I know your techniques, and you guys can't best me, unfortunately. Now, you guys remember that the first time we saw these guys was in, I believe it was in the Tower of the Gods, or in in Hyrule Castle? I don't remember. I know for sure that I saw these guys in Hyrule Castle because I was just having so much fun with them. The enemies there were the Darknuts and the Moblins, remember that? And that was a lot of fun. But you know what? This is serious now. It's time to not have fun, and it's time to just focus on trying to get the Triforce pieces and all of that so that we can save Zelda. I wonder how Zelda's doing, by the way. I really hope that Ganondorf didn't find her, because if he did, then that would kind of suck, you know? But let's see what's in here this time. Nice, we've got a Knight's Crest. Speaking of, I need to go back and visit Outset Island to give Orca those Knight's Crests that I obtained. But let's play the Wind's Requiem. Let's play the Wind's Requiem one more time and then reveal this all-important treasure chest. Hopefully this time it won't be a treasure chart. Maybe it will be a treasure or a Triforce shard so that I don't need to pay Tingle any money. Let's see, I believe that each individual Triforce chart costs 398 rupees in order to decipher. But this time it's a Triforce shard, and we only need 4 more, so that's good. So let's see. I think that I want to go back to Tingle Island and have that treasure chart that I obtained deciphered. So I will see you guys at Tingle Island. Alright, and we just had two Triforce charts deciphered, so that's good. Do we have any more? Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more. Okay, so let's quickly try and find those last 2 Triforce shards, of the episode. After this, we'll have 2 more to go. But you know what? We're extremely close, guys. I'm getting excited to go back to Hyrule. All right, let me quickly take a look at these treasure charts that we just had deciphered. Let's see. Here we go. So it looks like I have no idea where that is. And it looks like I have no idea where this one is either. And take a look at my sea chart, guys. I have really been doing a poor job in speaking with the fishmen in order to complete this here sea chart, or this, you get me, like the map of the Great Sea and all of that. But thankfully we do have the incredible chart, so let's just compare. Okay, so we've collected a good amount already. So you know what? I'm going to do some trial and error, and I will see you guys once I find the first obtainable Triforce shard. Alright guys, it looks like this is our first, well, it's the first Triforce piece that we've collected from the ocean in this episode. So let's see if I can stop and then take out my salvage tool, my grappling hook pretty much. But the option does say to salvage, so why not just call it the salvage tool, right? You know? Okay, I will stop now, and hopefully it is a Triforce shard. Wonderful, okay, we only need 3 more now, so before we end this episode, let's go ahead and find that other Triforce shard that we can collect from that other Triforce chart that we had deciphered. And what do we have here, guys? It looks like this is the next Triforce shard, but I want to, you know what? I want to just get rid of these guys before I try to salvage for the treasure, because, you know, it's just not safe right now. All right. Let's take you guys out by using our cannons. If we could... Oh my goodness, that was close. That was close. I should probably get moving. Get moving. These guys have terrible aim anyway. It's not like it matters, really. Oh, did you see that? Our bombs collided. We are so cool. We should do that again sometime, man. See you later. Alright, let's go for this one. Let's just go for this one next, since we're already facing him anyway. Come on. There we go. That's hit 1. This should be hit 2, or not. I think I overshot that. Hit 2, and last but not least, hit 3. No, sorry. This is hit 3. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I was hit, okay? But thankfully I had a fairy, so I'm not dead, which is good, which is good. It's best to be not dead, you know? Alive, in other words. Okay, I'm talking nonsense right now. Let's just take care of this guy so that we can collect that Triforce shard. Would you just, like, stay still, please? 1, 2, and 3. We're good. All right, let's not bother ourselves with those guys anymore. Well, not like we could because they're gone now. Let's see if this is it. Nice. On the first try, we salvaged the treasure correctly, even though that animation of the crane holding onto the treasure was kind of weird. And here we have the next Triforce Shard. Now we only need 2 more. Now I'm going to go ahead and say that the next episode is going to be exciting because I think that the next way that we collect the next Triforce Shard is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting, if I remember correctly. So stay tuned. I hope to see you guys in the next episode of Wind Waker HD. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave a like. It really helps in growing the channel. So let's try to get this video up to 5 likes. Also, if you'd like to see more content from me in the future, please don't be shy and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you once again for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next episode. So until then, take care.